Guys, to a new episode of Korean Mode. Today we are here in Malaysia. A track I wish the F1 calendar. I just wish F1 would actually be turned back to. Seems like a very fun and interesting circuit. What is special about this track? The track here in Malaysia is actually much more detailed than in its predecessor FX Ra- not Pred- what am I yapping about? It's just much more detailed and much more polished than the actual FX Racer one, which is wild. And the big reason why I say this because this track actually has curves. Like it has genuine curves. In the Malaysian one, looks unfinished and has like no curves or whatever, but this one does. But that is kind of enough yap. The person replacing Def, who dangerously did horrendous stuff on track. Person 29, who actually raced for us when we got parked. Qualified 13th. He's gonna be looking to get into the points. If not, maybe just climb his way up to a win. We saw him do it once. Maybe we could do it twice. That's enough yap. Let's start racing. My goal for today, because usually this is Malaysia's one of our better tracks, I'm hoping for another top 5. A win. We've been struggling to get a win, but due to other drivers with their stupid shenanigans, let's hope we don't get caught up in any more shenanigans than we need. Malaysia turn one is usually full of chaos, and we move up 2 places already. In the back of Tail Porsche. Always seem to be fighting with Tail Porsche in every video. Yep, the inside leaves the space, gonna try to hold around the outside. And we are. What a move. I'm not on the back of Lance Stroll. Jesus Christ, he really squeezed me. And up to 17th, right behind David Martin. So we just switched back at a pretty good run out. I'm actually running pretty low downforce. I don't know if I'm running lower. I am running pretty up the inside of David Murray at the 16th. That's person 29. We're just barely going to clear, actually. Actually, on my gearbox. You couldn't get any closer. You look up the 14th of person 29. You actually lost the spot off the line, so that's actually very interesting. So not the race for him so far. Sadly, no slipstream is going, so he's not gonna have to catch some of the other person. We did a great run off the corner. We were going to have DRS. We were able to pass person 29. He is one of our contestants who signed up for this crew. We're going to look at the inside now. Great move up the 14th. We need a cut clear for this traffic if we want to have a chance at a win today and maybe even a podium. Because we've been able to get podiums, we've shown speed and pace for wins. Just can't cut through this traffic fast enough, and drivers against people not leaving us space, doing dumb moves, brake checking. And up the inside of Roman Standard, speaking of brake checking, which we got to brake check this last episode. Up the inside of Roman Standard, 13th place. So 7 spots in 2 laps. We're actually going to have to defend from him. He's not going to pass. They're actually side by side back there. Okay, so great. Like I said, Malaysia, it's kind of, I think it slightly flavors the player, but not too much. I think the best is a favorite of those corners right there. That double-hander. So after some Nicholas Peter was just not the run on them where we were just gonna be able to score. If we can cut through this traffic cleanly, we're gonna win. We're going to get a podium. You've seen it before in Korea. Cut through the traffic nice and well. We got up there. We could have probably grabbed the win, to be honest, but if we could just have a clean race, we might be able to win. We're actually 1 spot outside the points. We're trying to knock down Y into 11th. We're trying to switch back. He actually holds that line pretty well. Switch back here, side by side now. For the final positions, we get hooked by Y. Oh, there's someone flipping. What happened? On their side. What just happened? There's someone flipping and under. What the heck happened there? Someone was. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. But someone was flipped on their side. I hope the driver's okay. No safety car, no. We saw him land it. I don't know if he was actually still able to get going. That'd be crazy if he was still able to wait. Like, that is one of the most weirdest F1 crashes I've ever seen. When we look at the inside, our recent winner upon Mattenberg, who won last time out, right? We're gonna be passing him for ninth place. So up until the point, finally, we actually got one of the fastest races. We've actually gotten to the top 9. Last time we got into the top 9 before lap 5 was, I think in Korea or Canada maybe. One or the two. Looking at some Nick DeVries made a slight mistake and have to take the gap up to 8. So we've been aggressive so far. Besides the moment with Y, we're actually looking super well to get a podium. I would like to mention that Valtteri Bottas is in 5th. He somehow managed to jump a couple spots off the restart and get in the 5th. Ryan Blaney up in the 7th, and I think that's this in 6th. So very interesting. You don't usually see these guys up at front. They're usually all over the place, but usually you find them in back market positions. Especially Ryan Blaney, not known for his road course powers. He isn't coming from the NASCAR championship, the oval guy. And look at the inside now with the DRS side by side. Up to 7th. Oh, that's actually SMG in the 6th. Oh, that's actually SMG. Not this, okay. So he actually lost the position. That's very interesting. Usually the top 5, FBG, Mighty, Ollie, Antonio Giovinazzi, and David Schumacher usually control the top 5. They run away with it. They're easily the best 5 drivers, if not the best 5 drivers in the field. FBG really covering me off. Can't find the way. We got a little run on him, but it's not going to be enough to make a move. Just have to bide our time. Trying to find a gap. He goes right there. Made a mistake. We're not side by side with him. Can we hold it around the outside? Yes, we can. Now it's going to be the inside for the next corner. Up the inside. We leave the space. Just couldn't hold it. Had a big moment. Had to release the bottom. Kind of under attack from Ryan Blaney. Oh, he has a run. Got the DRS with FBG. Will be able to make a move? Not the longest front straightaway, but it should be just long enough. Maybe make a dive if I make a move. Nope. Got low downforce. I think we're gonna just slightly higher downforce. Maybe like 1-2 clicks in the AI. Guess I do see able to break later than them. I'm still on par with the straight line speed. So. Definitely low, so we definitely kind of matched the setup today. But the inside of SVG side by side, we couldn't get there once again. Great defense he is playing right now. And that possible to win. Super close, was on his gearbox. Ryan Blaney had just a pretty good run on me right now. That's the feminine side. SVG playing great defense is keeping me out of this top 6. Maybe we have a chance at a win. Gonna look at the inside, couldn't get there. And maybe around the outside. And so stood kind of there, side by side, with this double-hander. We're finally going to get in the top 50. They have a great run of Valtteri Bottas. We had a slight moment off the corner. I'm not going to get him done. Maybe on this long DRS straight, if we set ourselves up correctly. He had a side contact with Valtteri Bottas. Or is he actually going to hit the wall? I think that was my fault. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the blame on me for that one. even though I went very shallow and I thought I left a lot of space, clearly it wasn't enough. We probably gonna get hopefully we don't get a penalty or some sorts. We're gonna have to see. Maybe it's racing as I go so wide that corner. Oh my god! Finally though, in the top 5, and we may be able to chase down first place. We are gonna have to get past these other 4 drivers who have been, like I said, dominating these standings, dominating this top 5. Only a few other drivers have actually gotten up. It'd be very hard to pass them. We struggled to pass SCG. Yeah, it's great. Mighty almost made contact with the gearbox. Mighty right here. Had a great run here, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to have to set ourselves up for this DRS straight. On the back of him, literally was on the gearbox. I'm gonna look up the inside, not be able to get there. I'm gonna tuck in behind him, has no DRS, up the inside. It's gonna pinch me down. It's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna get 4th place, and that switchback is not working. 3 laps to go, 3 drivers to pass. Is Malaysia where I get my first win? If we don't know, we haven't watched the previous episodes, I've mentioned that my first ever podium in an FX Racer League was in Malaysia. So, can I get my first win in Malaysia, just like I got my first podium in the FX Racer League? It's all over me right now, all over my gearbox. I can defend it just enough where he wouldn't be able to make a move. Slightly, all you defend very hard. Got a great run to look at the inside now. Can we clear? I don't think we're. No, we're just not clear. Yeah, slightly lower down for us. We parked it on. Next, still were able to do switch back. We actually got the DRS. We were behind during the detection zone. So now 2 laps to go, we're up the 3rd. So basically, just don't make any silly mistakes, and we could possibly win this. Now, the top 2 are the championship leaders right now. If I'm not remember correctly, they're actually tied on point 197 right now for both of them. So, I think they do not want me to pass them and try to win this. Antonio Giovinazzi is going to try to be our first. He's defending that inside lane. Did a switch back. Defended very great. Parking on the apex just enough where the switchback wouldn't work. So how are we going to pass Antonio Giovinazzi? Mistake. I couldn't capitalize on it. Just too far back. Defending inside, maybe around the outside. Kind of shoved me onto the grass. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of did. Shoved me onto that grass. Time is running out. We're coming to the final lap. We're still stuck behind 2nd place. And I got a great run on him. We even got the DRS. Final lap. Look up the inside of Antonio Giovinazzi. We need the passer right now, or we might not have a chance at David Schumacher. Up the 2nd place. Can we finally get our first win? We're just going to be running very good here. Didn't really hit the apex, so we kind of really don't need to. It's been our strongest section so far. Can we make a move? No, we can't. David Schumacher kind of defends the inside. We do have a run. There's just not enough space. David Schumacher defends that inside lane again. Couldn't make a move. I go wide off of that turn. Now he's got a great gap. Oh, you made a mistake too. You made a mistake to that corner. Maybe we have a. Let's go around the outside. They made contact. David Schumacher tried to crash me. He tried to crash me for the win, and that's gonna allow us to lead. And we have about a 3-second gap. Just don't lock the brakes up. Just don't make any mistakes. One more corner, and we're gonna win the Malaysian team. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God.
Hi, it's Crofty here, and I'm about to tell you the unfortunate events that happened to David Schumacher. During the last lap of the Malaysian Grand Prix, Schumacher was found guilty of trying to swipe at Skirty's rear tire to crash him for the win, which didn't work because it ended with him crashing himself and dropping down to 9th place. He was immediately disqualified from the race and parked for the Turkish Grand Prix next weekend. And rookie sensation person 29, who was in 11th place, got moved up to 10th after his DQ. That is all. Let's move into the race results.